We all knew that the Cowboy Bebop live action was a disaster, and even after it released, oh man, did many people make sure to let their voices be heard on how trash this was. Well, it's so bad that Netflix has now officially went and canceled it. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. Hollywood is so creatively bankrupt that we always see them go after beloved franchises, good old classics, and then try to make them for the modern PC audience, which, Jesus Christ, we all know that's a terrible idea. Because we all know those clowns don't support anything they screech about. But considering that they made a live-action version of Cowboy Bebop, which it basically just bastardized the whole entire show, it is just garbage, a complete abomination. You even look at the review score for, Rotten Tomatoes, 46% by even critics, and even 56% by the audience. Even fans like this more than the critics, but it's still rotten on both sides. I mean, my God, it's like basically just taking yourself to go get signed up for a lobotomy. I mean, it's a complete total disaster to watch. I mean, it's like scrambling your own brain. It's so bad. But we all knew from the announcement that this was going to be terrible. And of course, you had critics that were out there that were just praising it to begin with. Like, oh, it's going to fix the problems of the anime. Well, then it turns out to be terrible, which everybody basically saw coming. And then you had them just completely delusional to just accepting it. Like articles that are out here by Vice where they're like, Netflix's Cowboy Bebop isn't supposed to be good. But then why even have it? Seriously, just go watch the anime at that point. And this is why you don't mess with the anime. I mean, for one, it doesn't end well, because look, then there's this. Netflix had already canceled it after one season. And it's only been out for 2 weeks? And it's so bad, it's already been smacked. It's like, nah, we don't need this. See, this is the thing. They decided to take one of the best anime of all time. A true masterpiece, which is a word that they throw around all the time, and decided to just ruin it. Tried to put their Western sensibilities into it and ruin it. We're going to take a look at a couple articles because, God, there's a lot to say about this. The news that Netflix live-action Cowboy Bebop is canceled comes via The Hollywood Reporter, who note the show had a notably rough reception and only spanned a total of 10 episodes. I mean, why wouldn't it? I mean, nobody asked for this. Nobody wanted this. And then you pump this trash out. And I mean, while the guy that played as Jet Black, he did pretty good, and the soundtrack's good at least. I mean, that's all that's really going for it. Aside from that, it's complete total shit. Like, don't watch it. It's garbage. A live-action feature film starring Keanu Reeves is also reportedly in the works at Fox. Yeah, that was 2009, and it just kind of didn't go anywhere. But of course, furthermore, the show received roughly 56% positive ratings from audiences on Rotten Tomatoes, and according to Netflix's top 10 site, its debut ratings were good, but it plummeted off the top charts after its launch week. People probably watched it for the first 5 minutes, and they dropped off. That's probably what happened. I wouldn't be remotely shocked, because they probably looked at it and they were like, oh God, what is this? Get this abomination away from me. Especially when your cast is going around, like Daniela Pineda, and attacking fans. When you've had fans that loved Cowboy Bebop all the way back from 1998. You have a little over 2 decades worth of fans, and which, this is what this is supposed to be made for, right? For the fans. But then when you got morons going around trying to attack the fans, don't expect them to come when you have a show. Don't expect them to come around. And then with the piss poor writing as well, the terrible choices they did, rather than just adapting this like they could have, no, it was nothing more than a mistake, and led to the complete utter cancellation of this trash fire.
But wait! There's more!
And while the show has been canceled, apparently this article, this got me. Fans cast devastated by Netflix canceling Cowboy Bebop after just one season. This is by the New York Post. Oh, get ready. This is a bit of a doozy here. It was a Cowboy Bebop flop. Netflix devastated cast members, crews, and fans. No. No. By canceling the highly anticipated... No. Good God, how much copium did they take when they wrote this? live action Cowboy Bebop series after just one season. The decision came less than a month after the spin-off's premiere on November 19th. Based on the 1998 anime cartoon with the same name, the 10-part series followed, the intergalactic bounty hunters. Alright, moving down to this part down here. I truly loved working on this, tweeted the co-executive producer. It came from a real and pure place of respect and affection. Ladies and gentlemen, I immediately call bullshit on that. You see, when you have a bullshit radar going off in your brain and it's burning through your head, yeah, no, you can pretty much detect on it, because that's exactly what I was thinking when I saw this. No, you didn't respect it. If you respected it, you would have actually just adapted it from what the anime was. But no, you couldn't do that. No, you had to make it for modern 2021 standards. Yeah, no, that's some bullshit. You did not respect it. You made significant changes. You ruined characters. I mean, seriously, like, this is not respect. This is not affection. I mean, my God, this was garbage. It's a shit show. It really is. I mean, you take characters, like, for example, you want to take someone like John Cho's character, Spike Spiegel. John Cho showing off his chest, oh, that's perfectly fine. You could do that, right? But then it comes to Faye. Oh, we can't sexualize her. It's too much for a sexy woman band. And they cry over it when that's her character. It's a part of her character to wear something like this. They totally changed who she was. Didn't even try to, make Faye like Faye. They made her obnoxious. They basically made her Twitter incarnate. She was the worst character. God, she was horrible. And I mean, like, you had the designer that was working on this. She stated this. I feel like it's a respectful rendition of the anime. I do have to say, as a woman, I felt resistant to the idea of the lead female character being gratuitous or overtly sexualized. It's not about it not being revealing. It's not about any of that. It's actually got all those elements. But my take on it is that it's designed by a woman, and it was made by a lot of women, and it's worn by a woman, so the same elements are there, but they have just manifested in, like, a different way.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
I don't know about anyone else, but I'm getting real tired of Hollywood, the whole, like, avert the male gaze. Like, seriously, it's funny, they want to cover up women, and yet they say that they support women, right? Right? And yet, they'll let a man go shirtless. Oh, that's perfectly fine that a man goes shirtless. But God forbid that a woman shows off too much ankle. Then they have a problem, they go screeching over it. You see the hypocrisy? I mean, they live for the double standard. They really do. And, here's the funny thing. Whenever they say that, they gotta avert the male gaze, here's the other thing. There are also some women out there that, are attracted to, women. I mean, I'm just saying. It just, it shows that they say, oh, well, we support these things. That they don't support anything they say they support. They really don't. And, they're cast. And people coming out trying to say, well, this is an improvement to the anime. It's an improvement. Or they think that going around attacking the fans, that's a good idea, right? Because that definitely always brings your fans back.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
I mean, this is a complete, total, just disaster. That's what this was. And attacking the fans and the Access media jumping in there being like, oh yeah, we got a champion, Daniela Bonita, because, oh God, she attacked the trolls. Like, they weren't trolls. They were actual fans. If you want to keep your fans around, then, I don't know, maybe be respectful. Because if you're respectful to fans, then yeah, they'll support you. But going around attacking them, that's not wise. Because I don't know how you would imagine that your fans are going to stick around when you attack them, when you treat them like garbage. Nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to stick around. And then there's also this, where there is the comics that they were going to be doing. Now, I don't know if they're out yet or not, but how's that going to work now that the show's been canceled? That's kind of funny to me when you think about it. So, I mean, they could be out. If I'm wrong, then somebody can let me know in the comment section down below. But look, you should listen to your fans. I'm just going to tell you right now, don't make live-action adaptations. They basically become garbage. I mean, you look at Death Note, you look at Dragon Ball Evolution, garbage. And this is going to basically fall the same way that Netflix's Death Note did. The exact same direction. And I mean, you look at what the fans had stated. They stated that, majority vote was they didn't want live action anime adaptations. I mean, that's telling right there. But then watch it be like Netflix in Hollywood, as they always are, with their arrogance, and they think that, oh, look, we can push our partisan, radical left-wing politics and just completely take good products and make them shit. People like that, right? No. And this is exactly why this show is getting canceled. You ruined great characters. You ruined Faye Valentine. You ruined Ed. Don't even get me started on Ed. You ruined Grin. You ruined Spike. Like, Julia, Vicious, oh, God. It's just, I've already talked about it. I've given my piece on that. But I'll put it like this. The pendulum started to swing back. And the more that they want to take anime and make live-action adaptations out of it, yeah, it's going to fail. They obviously do this because they're trying to push their colonial values onto Japan. That's exactly what they're trying to do. We know what they've been trying to do. They try to take good anime and then make it for modern 2021 audiences. Yeah, that's going to fail every time. And to see this fail, you know what? It's a blessing, because this just didn't even need to exist. We had the original Cowboy Bebop, and we still do. We don't need this, and as the saying goes, go broke, Netflix. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you were new here, and make sure you were still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. The links are in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.